I am.
Yeah.
Not just with that. Like I was telling Brandy with the whole Facebook jail thing, it's just, it takes you down so far.
I know.
And no one really wants to book for July. I mean, I've been messaging people. I probably messaged 40 or 50 yesterday and the day before, and it's like, no, because I'm too busy right now. And so I have nothing on my July calendar at all.
Oh, Bunny. Aw. That's frustrating.
Yep.
And I know that you're struggling also. And, I have a few from bookings from shows. And this whole topic today is booking from shows, which is kind of, I don't know if we even want to go there. I think we might want to just do some brainstorming on how you can get some shows because,
Yeah, that'd help.
have a show before you can book from a show. And
Well, I had 3 shows. I was telling Brandy, I still have 3 shows open. 2 of them aren't even going to qualify. The other one, she's 86 away from 650, so she extended it till Friday.
Okay.
But I don't know if she's going to get there. I mean, I think everybody in the party that wanted to order has ordered.
That's
I
frustrating.
wrote to every one of them, and none of them want to book either.
Yeah,
So,
86. Sometimes my host will have like their spouse or something put an order on, but $86 isn't. Well, it might be worth it to her.
right.
She gets double free products. She may want to consider having someone in her family put an order on,
Right.
just to get it up there. And that would be, if they're close. It's 86 is a little farther away. She's 86 from 650.
6, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's up to her. You can offer that to her. They are willing to put another order in. So,
Right.
so
I'm more worried at least of getting up to the 1,500 this month, which I'm not going to be there yet. So,
I know that's discouraging, and I'm so sorry because I know what your goals are, and I know that Brandy's been discouraged too. And there are times like this, ladies. I don't know how good my July is going to be at this point because people don't answer because they're busy.
right.
One thing I like to say is think about how you're feeling as far as your life, what's going on in your life, and just imagine that because it's really easy when people don't answer you to just think they don't care, but they might care. They just might be too busy. I'm gonna get out of the sun. There, that's better. So I don't know. What kind of great brain ideas have you had for trying to get some bookings?
Well, like I said on the phone the other day, I do have a vendor event that I have
That's Saturday.
Saturday, the 6th.
The 6th, okay.
Yeah, on the 6th. So I'm hoping that will help me with some type of bookings at least to get my name out there. But
Yeah.
it's just been such a crazy last couple of weeks that I haven't even
Yeah.
really
It
focused.
is. So imagine, I mean, you got a couple, you got a couple kids' birthdays right now.
Yep.
I have my granddaughters here, so we all know that life, I had 2 shows that they wouldn't even close because they were gone camping, whatever. But you know how that goes. People go away on weekends or they stop talking to anybody else.
Yeah, I got one for August and one for October from writing to people, but I'm busy too, and I got things to do, and so I can see why, with their summer thing, they're busy. And
I'm going to say again, to both of you, would it be worth it doing some kind of a open house at your house where you just have people come, like your own friends, whether or not, or neighbors or something like that? Is that something that you would consider? Because that might be something that will just at least give you a shot in the arm, so that you're not feeling so discouraged.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah.
I mean, you're still starting out. Bonnie's been doing this for a while, almost a year, but and I hope I've explained to you the emotional cycle of sales, because it's a circle,
Oh, yeah.
And if you go down to the bottom, which is where you're discouraged, you kind of just rock back and forth until one thing happens.
Yep.
And you both of you have a good reason to be there. I mean, you get down there because it's emotional, and your emotions are bad because things are, the whole Facebook thing is changing. Bunny, I have there's a little seminar, a webinar that is put on by, and maybe you'd be interested too. It's put on by, it's two ladies who have like a whole thing on Facebook, like a coaching thing. And one of them used to be a Pampered Chef consultant, and they're doing the one that was a Pampered Chef consultant is doing a webinar on the 27th. I think it's like at 8 o'clock at night, on all the new Facebook changes and things you have to do to get around it. And I don't know if you guys would be interested. It costs $10. So even if you can't be on at that time, they usually make the recording available for like a week or something like that. So
To be honest, I honestly don't think anybody knows what is going on with that.
yeah.
I mean, I've listened to the directors, and I've, listened to everybody on the boards, and there's people that even run it from their business page and they're sitting in jail. I mean, I still can do I can do most things now on my phone, but I'm limited what I'm even seeing. So I know that the other people are limited, that they're probably not seeing half of what I put on. But
Have you tried a squeeze show yet?
I haven't, because I have a couple of graphics that I need to work on and get. What happens, they give you a template, you can use any of theirs. So I'm using one of theirs, but there's a couple graphics in there that was specific to them. So yeah, so I'm changing them out. And that's what I was going to try, is running that, see if people want to join, and
it's only
maybe
an hour.
post that.
I mean, it's got to be less work, right?
I would say it is less work, but I don't know. I'm just hoping it goes over,
Okay.
because I think a lot of people that aren't even consultants, they've been put in jail, so
Yeah. Yeah. They can't.
it's discouraging for them too.
And yeah, I get it. And I'm afraid of even doing stuff on Facebook right now.
Yeah. Are you out?
I'm out of jail, yes, but I have been really low key on that part. Hold on a second, I'm gonna close my door. Hold on. My husband is home today and he's on his phone and I can't hear when you're. He was down the basement, but.
Doesn't want to be
I don't know.
anymore.
I have a friend that is also Pampered Chef consultant, and she's been in jail the whole month too. She still isn't out.
Wow.
Everything that they tell her to try, I mean, I've tried them too, and that it just plain don't work.
Wow.
Yeah, and how did it go for you, Brandy? Because you just closed that show. What did it end up? I looked at it. Was it like a
203.
yeah, just barely made it, right?
Yeah, I had my boyfriend put in an order just to get it above. So
Oh, that was nice of you.
yeah,
That was nice.
there are little things I wanted anyway. So
Yeah, I have my one virtual show from this week or this month, which had like 34 people on, is at 198. I don't know what she wants to keep it open till Friday, which is I haven't been doing any posting.
yeah,
I probably will post something today just because I want to at least get her over 200. It's 2 women. So, I mean, between them and their friends, you'd think they could get enough orders. But
shoot, yeah, you think that'd be a big one?
no, I was in jail half the time of her party. So, yes, I get what you're
Yeah, but if
And
the
when you
host
are,
is
they're
excited-
not seeing half of that.
What?
I said, and when you are, some of your guests are not seeing half of what's put on anyway.
Oh, right. Yes, I agree. I agree.
So, and even the things they zapped out of my parties were, how they told you do different content. So I changed the pictures, I changed the wording, they still zapped them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to it. No one knows. So, no, it's frustrating.
Now, Bunny, would you recommend that I sign up for this squee and just kind of play around with the templates and stuff, even though I don't have parties booked, and then
Yes.
just from there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I absolutely would get one set up because it's a learning curve and you're going to have to figure out all the stuff to do.
Okay.
When I get this one set up, I'll post it and then everybody can, join if they want to and just see from like a guest perspective. If you have one set up, when you run it, you'll see the back end of it, of what you're doing.
Okay.
So it's two different things is what I'm saying.
Right.
You'll see
Okay.
one in action, and then you'll also see one.
Well, you'll see from your side of it, if you
Yeah.
run it as a consultant. And then if you're a guest, you're going to see a whole different, side of it.
But it's always good to see both sides, I think.
Right,
Absolutely.
right.
Yep.
But it takes a bit to get figured out stuff.
Okay.
And I never played around with Canva, and that's what they accept, pictures.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
could
going
try
to have
that.
to learn that too.
You can get, I have Canva. It's not, there's a free one,
Yes.
and then there's
Yeah.
professional. I've never used the professional. I still have the free one. It limits a little bit to what you can do, but you can still do stuff in it. So,
Oh, yeah, you don't need to sign up for the other one. They're all using the free one.
Yeah. So you just, you can, it's something, it's kind of like a necessary part of your business that you need to do,
Yeah.
to do stuff online.
Yep.
But the immediate need is how are we going to get you guys out of the slump? And all of us, because there's other people in slumps besides you guys that are on this call. So, I think what you're doing with Squee is great. People are busy. I wouldn't give up about it, but a lot of people do, like we're doing yard work. I'm sure you are, Bunny. I'm sure you are. It just takes up your day, and then your day is gone, and you're like, whoa, that happened. So you have to
And
make.
every weekend we've got something going. So,
Right.
you can understand how they're busy.
I would not even count a weekend in the summer. I mean, I had, people that want to do weekend parties. It really, unless it's a Friday night, even then it's kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Most people won't. I tell them, stay away from the weekends because people are busy. There's graduation. There's still graduation parties, and for a little while longer, maybe this weekend. So, what can we do? What ideas do you have for July? What else can you do? What are you thinking you're going to try, Brandy? I know you're starting your new job.
Yes. I don't know. I haven't quite been able to think about different ideas yet because we are, after all that stuff from previous weeks, we're getting ready to leave for the UP here on Friday. So now I'm
That's true.
for that. But I'm hoping once I get that vendor event done that I'll have a better idea of maybe more people to contact. But yeah, I'm not sure.
So, you might want to look into having some themes ready, like what kind of shows you could do with them. And remember, you can always borrow stuff from me if there's stuff you don't have. I realize we're not close, but we could meet somewhere.
Right.
But there's a lot, like Leah borrowed my grill, the indoor-outdoor grill. She's doing some sort of grill party on July 1st, so she's going to miss our meeting, but whatever. I told her having a party is better than missing our meeting for some time. But that's the grill party, taking the grill party and selling a couple of those is nice because that helps. But And are you able, Bunny, to do live? Just post live stuff, like you always post on Facebook all the time.
Right.
Have you?
I don't know. I tried some lives in my parties, and but that was when I was in jail. I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't seem to matter what they rip down. They want to take that down, they just do it, and it doesn't even make any sense. So
Did they take down your lives or did they stay?
nope.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Everything they've told us to try, it's just not. And if you Google it, it's the same thing Pampered Chef told us. So,
Right. Right.
but I'm going to just keep writing to people and then set up one of these squeeze and hope that, somebody wants to book.
Well, yeah, and I don't know what wording you're using, but you could ask people to come and help you with I think you've already said that, right? Help you with a new way to do this. And that's about all you can do right now at this point.
Now, the gals that are doing it, they said that they had so many problems with Facebook that when they switched, they didn't even give people the option of doing Facebook.
That's
They just said right out, this is what we're doing now, and
I don't know that I'm going to offer a Facebook party
no,
option anymore because it's too hard.
yeah.
So, although I think you did okay without getting in jail, right, Brandy? And Brandy only posted like once a day.
Yeah, it was, depending on the day, it was only like 2-3 times a day.
Okay.
Like I said, too, I don't think anybody was really on the party page because it was so last minute. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, again, we don't know what they take down and why. If we knew, then it would help, but we don't.
Yeah.
And they're not sharing that.
Yeah.
I honestly wonder if it's not a virus that they don't even have control over. Because some of the gals said that when they went in Facebook and checked, and I did this too, but I didn't see anybody on mine, but when they went into Facebook and checked, someone else was actually logged onto their computer, their Facebook. And the one gal said she had went to a hotel, and when she checked later, someone had logged on to hers.
That's weird.
So they took those people off, and some people got out of jail and some people didn't. So honestly, I think it might be a virus that's going around, and Facebook don't know what's happening either.
Oh, that's weird. So somebody's messing with it, or on hackers or whatever.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, because otherwise you'd think someone would come up with an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of answers out there, but they're not working. So, and I feel bad. I know how discouraging it is, but don't give up. And you're going to have to, like, you're going to Squee. You might have to go to trying to do a few more cooking parties. Are you offering that too, Bunny, when you're? Okay, good. I know that's always been a struggle for you anyway, but it may work, so if you can get a couple.
Oh yeah, I would absolutely do them. It's just getting the people to do them.
Yeah.
But
So and you're going to go on vacation, so you're going to be gone for like a week or?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, just the weekend.
That's a long.
I couldn't camp for a whole week. I'm ready.
Okay. How often to the UP are you going?
We're going to Tequamanon on Friday.
Nice.
Yep, and then we're doing Pictured Rocks on Saturday.
Ah, nice.
So,
that'll be
a lot
pretty.
of driving. But
That's
kids are excited. So.
We were up there 2 years ago. It was nice. So
Yeah. We did a Pictured Rocks hiking weekend, my boyfriend and I, with a couple of friends, like 8 years ago, and it was beautiful but exhausting.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, it's worth it.
Yes, very much so. Weather's being a little fussy for us, it looks like, but oh well.
It's always like that up there.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get away without rain.
Nope.
Can't get away with it.
No, not at all.
I don't know
So,
if the pick a number thing would work either. I mean, I've had good luck with that actually before, so that might be something for people to try too.
now, Brandy, you tried it. The pick a number?
Oh yeah, I tried it the one time, and I had somebody say that they wanted to book, and now I haven't been able to get a hold of them. So, just
The age-old problem.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that
Which is
happens,
odd
yeah.
because it's one of my former coworkers, so it's just weird. But
Did she get another job?
no. Oh, she worked with me a while ago, a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like she's out of work.
No. So I just gotta keep messaging her and see what they want to do. But
So, where are you getting your people that you're contacting? Either of you? Are you like looking into, are you stretching the limits a little bit and trying to find?
I'm actually going right down my Facebook list of friends.
Okay.
yeah.
And I am being kind of selective because some of them I just know from previous parties. One from Redding, California, I had a couple parties from there, and both of them struggled badly because everybody in that area is pretty poor.
Oh, okay.
So, I am being selective in that way because I don't want to just have more parties that bomb. So, but yeah, I'm going down through my friends list and seeing it. And people have been pretty gracious, the ones that's answered and just said they're too busy right now. But if you can just get a couple yeses, that would,
That would help a lot. And
right.
how about past customers? I know at one point you were contacting some past customers. Were you, Bunny, from parties? Is that included in your Facebook thing? I guess they are all on Facebook. Okay. If they say not now, if you can get them to at least commit to something in the future, that might at least make you feel better, even if it's not now. I mean, one bad month isn't good. You can still overcome that,
Oh yeah. And even when we had the store, typically the summer is this way. People are busy, and so you've seen less of them. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
On Saturdays, I'd sit there and hardly see anyone because they're busy. They're out doing their thing.
Yeah.
They always come back to you.
That's good to remember.
Right.
Maybe what you do is when you talk to someone and they say they're really busy right now, ask them when would be a good time for me to contact you again. So don't leave it just like, oh, I'm done with you, but maybe that's what you're doing, but something, so like if they say, I'm really too busy right now, I really can't think about it. Well, could I call you back in August, or could I call you back in, and at least if they, or, however, contact you in August. So at least you have some thing that you can put down and that you're going to try again. Because people feel totally differently when summer is over and they're ready to start the.
Right. What I'm doing, I'm thanking them for getting back to me and, letting them know that when they're ready, that if they'll keep me in mind.
Yeah.
And I'm writing them down. Write down the people that said not now or whatever, and then.
So you're keeping track of your contacts? Yeah, that's good. It does help, ladies, and you're doing the list. And obviously, the more you're in this, the longer it's going to expand. It's going to get bigger, your list. And Brandy, you haven't done that many shows yet, so you don't have as many outside people that aren't your own friends. But take some catalogs with you when you go up to the Upper Peninsula. You never know. Seriously, you could meet somebody. I've handed them out. You could do a squee party from here if someone is in the Upper. So
Exactly.
So.
And I'm thinking, I don't know what you guys think, but even on the squee parties, if Thursday night might be a better night, during the summer.
Yeah, I think so too. Thursday's a good night, Thursdays or Tuesdays. Around here, a lot of people are in church on Wednesday, so like
Yeah.
Wednesdays aren't always good. Or a Monday. I mean, sometimes Mondays are really good because people are back and they, so, and we actually have our team meeting. I got to put something on our Facebook page. That's next Monday. So, you won't be here, right, Brandy?
I'm not
Or
sure.
will you be back on Monday the 1st?
I start my job that day, so I'll be back. I just can't remember what time I get out of work. So,
All right.
Yep. So I'll let you know for sure.
Okay, I'll post it and you guys can just put, and Bunny, of course, we would do, I haven't even planned the meeting yet because I still have my granddaughters here and my daughter comes tonight, so I'll figure out how I'll probably be doing it on Sunday, but I'll try to look at it today.
When are they going home?
So they're going on Sunday, but we're going on Friday. We're going to Plymouth, Michigan. That's where my son lives. So we're staying there for 2 nights with the girls and Amy, and then they fly out of Detroit rather than out of Grand Rapids to go home. So she wanted to see her brother's house, and so that's kind of what we're doing. So so we're busy, it's kind of,
Right.
we're not going till tomorrow night. So, Friday night. So we'll be around until then, but we'll see how it goes. So, I wish we could have more people to help us come up with some better ideas, but, because you're trying to get ready to leave, it's already Wednesday, so probably nothing's going to happen for you this week, Brandy.
Yeah.
I would work really hard on your vendor event. In your mind.
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna start getting everything together for it.
Yeah.
Probably Tuesday.
It's always a tendency to bring too much to it too. Don't you agree, Bunny? Have you done that? Yeah. So what I do now is I have a bag of stuff that I pack, and I have it in my car, and I bring it and put it under the table in case I want to.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
And a lot of times I don't put it out, but sometimes people ask me about something that's in the bag, but then I feel like, oh, I'm bringing this, but yet I don't have it all out crowding up my table.
Right.
That's my new little weird thing that I do.
Okay.
And Bunny, I'm hoping that the shows that you have, what can we do to get them? Is there anything you can do to get them?
The gal has been posting even on her own page.
Okay.
And, she says she's asking people. I don't know. I send everybody a host packet, and
okay.
I might think they look through it, and then that's the end of that. You know what I mean? So I've reminded her to take those catalogs and ask people.
Good. That's all you can do.
Right.
But that is a good way. Successful Facebook parties have outside orders that aren't on Facebook. So,
but see, they don't see that. Like the one party that this gal actually was friends with somebody at that party. That's how she ended up getting booked. But that gal worked it. She had a ton of outside orders. They don't see that. They see that you got them up to over $1,000. But they don't realize they have to do some work.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't just fall into your lap.
Right.
So, and sometimes people wait till the last minute too. Like when Brandy did a party with me, her party was like nothing. And then the last day, place order. I don't think I've ever had a party like that. Where all
I feel like that's how most of my parties have been going.
Well, that must be the name.
But it will until you hit on a decent group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I had the virtual party I have going right now is a really decent group. My host, she posted videos herself, but she's not there. So I got to call her and find out what she wants to do. But
Yeah.
so they're nowhere near 650.
Sweet parties too, even though they're only an hour, you leave that link open for 3, 4 days, whatever, talk it over with your host and find out. But so they're not just going to order right maybe that minute, but they have time still.
Yeah.
True.
And they can go back through and look at the post if they need to. And
Oh, they can do that? Oh, that's good. Yeah.
it won't be, when they go back and look at the post, that's what they're going to see is just
They're
the
not gonna hear
product
the-
and whatever,
yeah.
not the actual party, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we can do, I guess, at this point.
right. Yeah, I'm wondering what has happened with, there's been quite a few directors that have wrote to me, just because, I've gotten to be friends with them,
Nice.
whatever. But I'm wondering what some of the higher up directors are doing, that we're selling great on Facebook. Because
Wondering
you're
that,
making
so.
10 parties a week, I know you've got to be in jail.
Yeah, they have to be. There hasn't been anything about that, but yeah. We had a really subdued Gene Jonas do a live video on the director page last week, and it was like, she wasn't like up. She's always like bubbly and everything else, and she was like, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, they're all discouraged. When they were all getting, like some of the gals that had just made director, they were getting over $3,000 a month too, and they're all discouraged.
Yeah.
So,
And I do want you to know that when the whole Facebook thing started, Pampered Chef, the Pampered Chef organization was very held back a little. They said, we're not sure where this is going, and then it kind of blew up and got really great for a while, but maybe, that was our time and that it's done.
right. I think we just didn't realize it in time to move.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got to move now. You're forced. But sometimes
Right.
change that's forced it's painful, but it's better in the long run. So you wouldn't have made that change any other way. So,
Yeah.
hopefully, and I know, I feel bad. And again, this is still an unknown. Things could change again. We don't know. But the main.
I don't know that. For me, if I can get this squeeze thing going, I don't know that I'm even going to try going back to Facebook because,
No.
at that point, you have these decent people that are going to get you up there, and then this Facebook jail thing happens, and to me, it's discouraging even for the host.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You blew that whole group off then because you're not getting them.
If you have a disappointed host, they're not going to like you either.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So this is the thing. We have to think, you yourself have to think what you want to do with your business to get it where it has to be. If it's squee, good. If it's home parties, good. Whatever you need to do. Home parties aren't bad. They're actually fun. So, if you can get at least one or two and just try it out. And obviously the more you do, it's scary at first and you don't remember everything, and that's okay. The more you do, and I'm speaking more for you, Brandy, because I think, Bunny, you probably would remember stuff at this point because you've been doing it for a year. But it's going to help your business. So I want, I'm going to say, do you guys want to talk next week, just to kind of touch base and see how you're doing? This is supposed to be like an every 2-week thing, but you know what? Everybody's struggling, and I just want to kind of see if you've made any progress. And I know you're going to be gone this weekend and stuff, but in your own mind.
Yeah.
So how about next Wednesday? Which is, it's the 3rd. Let's see, I might have company. Shoot. Shoot. I have a lot of company. I have some friends coming on Tuesday. Let me Are you guys all going to be busy on the 4th? I wouldn't want to do it on the 4th.
Well, the
Mike-
4th is anything happening on the 4th, Carol? Because I know a lot of the events, like the festivals and whatever, are doing the 6th.
Yeah, it just depends on if we're going anywhere or
Right, right.
July. Let me give it some thought. Maybe we won't be able to actually talk next week. I'll just ask you guys next week because my daughter's leaving, and I have a friend coming on Tuesday and staying with us till Thursday. So I don't know if it will work out for me to talk to you then. So once I find out exactly what's going on, I will be in touch with you too, and we'll figure it out. Well, and Leah too. So.
Yeah, because I think it helps to, if everybody encourages each other and see maybe if they have other ideas and, see where we're at.
And Brandy, are you going to be working? You're working full time, so are you working every day?
Next week I am, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Daytime or is it normal retail that you're all
A
over the
mixture.
place?
It's a mixture.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So it's gonna definitely be a balance.
All right.
Figure everything out. So I'll make it work.
Well, if it
Make
doesn't,
those catalogs.
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Well, we do have our meeting, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on our team meeting talking about this kind of stuff. Being that half the people on our team don't even do Facebook, it's kind of. But I will look at what I can do for a meeting plan and see if there's something that might help, and maybe we'll even cover stuff on Monday night, which will be recorded, of course, if you guys can't be on it. So.
And normally, I know it's hard to book in the month you're in, but I honestly think July might be that way.
Mhm.
It might end up that way.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe even after the 4th, if we did a booking blitz or something.
Yeah, that I said I was going to do before, so that would really be good. Yes, I think that would be a really good thing to do. So maybe for sure we'll do a booking blitz. And I think we'll start it after the second week of July, which you just never know.
The only thing we have conference too.
Yes, conferences. Yes. So, but that's good. It's coming in a good month. This is going to be probably a bad month for everybody. So,
Yeah.
So it'll be a good shot in the arm.
Well, that's why I say if you're gonna do SQUE, next month might end up to be a bust for everybody, with everything going on. But if it is, at least you could figure that out and get set up and.
Right. And you know what? If you have one bad month, you can have a really, really good month the next month.
Yeah.
Right.
Double what you normally do. So it's possible. It can,
Funny, that's what I always told my girls at the store.
Right.
oh, you had, yeah. So you've been in sales. You understand. It's how it is. You have to
Yeah.
make it up at some time.
Yep.
So, all right.
I guess it's discouraging, but there's a whole lot of people in the same boat right now.
Yeah. But that doesn't.
Not that makes you feel better, but in a way it does, because it makes you realize that it isn't just you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It is good to know. At least with that.
Right.
And Brandy, you managed to stay out of jail, which is awesome. So that's really good.
I guess I could say it's because I haven't had any luck booking parties, but
Well, now that's one thing I wanted to say too. The gals that I've talked to that's been doing SQUE for anywhere from a few months to over a year, they said on Facebook they were having a really hard time booking parties. And when they got one SQUE, then they've actually got more bookings from SQUE than they ever did from Facebook parties.
oh, okay. Awesome.
And it's probably because, and this is why, and this is how Facebook started, it's an hour-long party.
Yes.
Everybody has an hour at some time during the week. They might not have 5 days. They might not have a week, but they have an hour.
Yep.
And they can do it, after their kids go to bed or whatever. So.
And I think one thing good about it is you are taking them away. They don't have to join SQUE or nothing, but they're leaving Facebook, so they're leaving all the drama.
Oh,
You know what I
sure.
mean? they're not jumping back and forth from the party to see what their friends are up to or.
Yes, you have their undivided attention. Good point. You're making
Right.
it, you're selling it really well there.
Yeah, very much.
So, plan on meeting Monday will be our regular meeting, and then if I can't schedule something, then for sure we'll do something the following week, which would be the 10th, which is a Wednesday. And if, you know, I haven't covered call to the director bound, but I'm not going to do it until which is on booking for parties. I'm going to have some parties. So
Right.
what I'll probably do is definitely schedule a booking blitz the week after the 4th of July, because I think a lot of people are going to be gone next week. A lot of people are just leaving. You know, they're taking the whole week, and there may be people gone that following week too, but at least you can make contact.
Right.
I will schedule something. I'll figure out what works for me, and then I will get back to you guys.
Okay.
Any ideas, Carol, of, you know, other than just messaging or texting people or calling them, any ideas?
Mail. Try mail. I'm thinking about that myself. You know, mail them the host specials or mail them a catalog. Or some little cutesy little thing and say, I'm trying this new format. If you wanted to do it for a ski party, would you be interested? You know, because you know they're going to get the mail.
Right.
Yeah.
They're going to get it. You know they can ignore messages. I mean, they might see them, but they might not ignore them. And emails definitely go.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes you totally miss them. Sometimes I totally miss emails. So
Yep.
other people must be too. So that would be one suggestion. Think of some way to mail if you have their addresses. Of course, if you don't have them, then that doesn't help.
Right.
But that would be another way.
That's one thing too, when you do that, if you do SQUEE, you send out basically it's a survey to see who's going to attend.
Oh,
And on that is their name and address, of course, and a couple little questions. And then they put their email in and how they want to be contacted, if they want to be contacted by cell phone or, you know. And the gal said that most of them gave you both their email and their phone number. So even if they didn't order, you had a contact for later.
oh, that's nice. That's a good advantage because you don't get that with Facebook necessarily.
Right.
Make it almost impossible for you to get it anymore. So,
Right.
yeah. Well, good.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about even on my parties, you know. I mean, I send friend requests, but not everyone accepts them. So when you write to them, they're not even seeing that.
Well, and you know what? I read somewhere that if you send too many friend requests to people that at one time, they also flag you for that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I have no idea really. Because,
yeah.
you know, it started out over that birthday post, and from there it was just, if you got back out of jail for a half hour and you put a like on anything, you were right back in.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
So, yeah, I have no idea on that.
Yeah.
As I say, it's so discouraging that I think if, you know, if this works, if the SQUEE thing works, I'm just done with Facebook. I mean.
Yeah. And I wish I could say more and do more for all of you to help
Right.
you, but I don't have the answers either. So
Well, yeah. But to me, you know, it's bad enough that they have all your information and they're monitoring everything you do, but no matter how hard you work on those parties, they are also controlling them.
yeah.
So.
And let's be honest.
Break then.
Yeah, Facebook parties are a lot of work. So
They are.
something that's a little less work, you know, the amount of time you spend on them for what you get is probably not worth it.
Exactly.
So if you don't have to spend the same amount of time and you can use the same thing over and over again, it's a no-brainer. So
Now, some gals use the same template for forever. All they do is go in and change out the host specials and the consultant special.
yeah. The only thing that if I had people that were booked from the same party, I'd maybe want to change it.
Yeah, and you can because everybody shares theirs. You know, that's what's nice about it. They're all sharing it because
Everybody does,
it's
yes.
not going to get flagged for getting used over and over. Where in
Yeah,
Facebook it is, you know, and I think that made people not want to share.
yeah. Yeah,
Where
no,
this way, you know, I mean, they can share it and no one's going to care.
well, and when we first started with Facebook, and whenever Chip came up with all those images and stuff for Facebook, they didn't used to have that. When I started, you had to come up with your own. So, you know, they were helping us, but obviously in the long run, it's not helping anymore to use those images. So,
Right. Yeah, and that's what makes me wonder too, because you know, they say don't use the same images over and over in the same wording, but we've been using them and not getting in jail.
right,
You know what I mean?
right,
I've been using them from Pampered Chef.
Yeah.
right.
So I think the whole thing's a virus.
Yeah. Well, we'll maybe never find out.
Right,
Facebook would admit it.
right.
So,
And they want us gone anyway, so this will make it, this will make it happy for everyone, I guess, if it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
so let's do this. Even if we don't actually talk face to face next week, if you by next Wednesday, well, let's see, yeah, like by the 3rd, just let me know if you've made any progress. We could just do it right on our team page, on our director bound page. Just let me know if you've had any successes. I would really like to hear if you have, and I will let you know. I haven't been doing a lot of calling, but I made a ton of calls on Monday, and haven't heard back from hardly any of them. So I'm hoping. I told them I'm giving them till Thursday, and I'm going to call them again. So I got a list. Go back down. So.
Well, and you stop and think about it, like even us, if we don't have a party to go to on a Saturday through this whole summer, we've got someone coming to our house.
Sure.
So that means you're cleaning house and you're running after groceries and,
Right.
you're doing all the things these other people are doing.
That's right. We are. You got to keep that in mind. But this will pass too.
Right.
Yeah. Summer can be slow sometimes, and sometimes it can be good, but it just depends. So, and we really haven't had summer. That's probably the other thing. Everyone is waiting for June to quit raining, and maybe July we won't have rain anymore. Who knows? It's so annoying.
Right.
Yep.
So my plants are all lush in my garden. We haven't put sprinklers on at all. I mean, we don't have to. So
Water bill's gonna be low this year.
yeah, really low. So anyway, all right. So I'll try to think of some uplifting things. If you have any good news, share it at any time on our Director Bound page. I would be happy to hear it. So, okay.
Yep.
Do you guys have any other questions? I know this hasn't been real helpful, but hopefully we can.
I think it has because, even though everyone's in this situation, it helps to talk about it. And
Okay, and I
you
did.
don't want to hear this forever.
Okay, yeah, and this call I recorded, so I probably will post the link on the Director Bound page, so at least Leah can read it, even though she can't have any input, at least she'll hear some of the stuff we're talking about. And I know Leah, luckily, has upped her game with some cooking shows, so I haven't seen what's happening with her. She did have a few virtual parties, and I don't know, end up with that, but we'll see. So.
Yep.
All right. So so the two things that I have to do is schedule a booking blitz and our team meeting post. And then let's just have a reporting kind of thing next Wednesday, just online. And then our next meeting will be on July 10th.
Okay. At night, Carol, or you don't know yet?
Well, let's see what your schedule is then.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll work around your schedule because Leah and Bunny and I are all free, but if you're available during the day, we could do it. We don't have to do it at 8:30 in the morning. We
Okay.
could do it later in the day.
Okay.
Do it like at 1 o'clock, whatever works for you guys. So,
Okay. Sounds good.
so we'll touch base with that before the 10th, but sometime on July 10th, we'll meet again. So,
Okay.
okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so good luck with your new job. Good luck with your vacation.
Thank you.
Bunny, I know you're gonna make some contact and you're gonna get some,
Oh, yeah. And like I say, I think if we can get one or two that, that it is more encouraging and you'll get others from it. So that's why I just keep writing to people, because if you can get one or two, it helps.
Yep.
and, don't underestimate the people in your parties, Brandy. If there's
Yeah.
people that ordered, you could contact them privately somehow.
Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do sometime today is email the couple of people that did order, do my thank you for your order and kind of just.
Yeah, you might want to
Were
say,
there other people, Brandy?
Huh?
Were there other people, like guests on the party?
No.
No.
No, it looked like it was just me, the host, and one other person.
she
Did
got
the other person order?
No.
Because
she got her
what
orders
I'm
outside.
sorry.
She got her orders from outside. The host
Yeah, they were all
got you.
outside. Because it was supposed to be a cooking show. So they
Okay.
had all already known that they were going to do the orders. So they.
The one that didn't order, though, I would probably send her a friend request and, write to her and see, maybe she wanted things but couldn't afford to order right now and she would host.
She's the former coworker that
Right.
her husband
Oh,
wanted.
okay.
Yeah, so I do have to get a hold of her again.
Good.
They did
Good
just find out that they're pregnant too, so now I'm like, well, shoot.
Yeah.
So
But she could need some of that stuff to make things for the baby, for baby
exactly.
food.
You could pamper her by bringing a recipe over to her house.
That is true.
You could do that and just have a couple friends around and they could, just share her joy at being pregnant. There you go.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. That's a
you
good
could do
idea.
yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, that's one of my plans for today is to email those couple of ladies and see what I can get out of that. So
Good. Well, if you guys have any successes today, post them on the Director Bound page.
we'll
I
do.
don't know that we would get in jail for doing that. So just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we could always email you if we do. I mean,
Yeah,
or a text message
just
or
let me
something.
know.
But
That'll be good. That'll be great. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. All right. Then we will talk to you guys later.
All
all
right.
right.
Have
All
a
right.
good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.